In an exclusive interview, best-selling author Ron Kessler told One America News that the investigation into the president reminded him of the autocratic FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover's vindictive investigations of politicians who crossed him.
Really what Andrew McCabe did is reminiscent of what went on when J. Edgar Hoover was director, where he would unleash investigations because someone criticized the government. And McCabe actually said that in the book. He said, well, Trump criticized our investigation. He called it a witch hunt. That's supposed to be a basis for conducting an obstruction investigation? I've never seen anything like this since the Hoover days.
And you've written how many books on the FBI?
I've written 3 books on the FBI, one of which led to the dismissal of William Sessions as FBI director over his abuses.
The author of Secrets of the FBI believes the Mueller probe was initiated by former Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, who had an axe to grind, and who persuaded Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein to appoint a special counsel, all because of a TV interview in which the president said he had, quote, thought about this Russia thing when he decided to fire FBI Director James Comey, even though the president also said later on that he recognized in firing Comey he may have been lengthening any investigation.
I think that both Andrew McCabe and the others were totally piqued that Trump had fired Comey.
And that was possibly the genesis, apparently based on what you're saying, is the genesis of why Mr. McCabe started this investigation, potentially.
For any FBI agent to predicate an FBI investigation on what someone said on TV and then omit the rest of what that person said, undercutting the point of starting the investigation, means that they had some kind of emotional desire to get Trump. There's no question about that.
An emotional desire to get Trump, based mostly on a TV interview of the president, which means, says Kessler, the famous Simpson Steele dossier may not have sparked an investigation after all.
I believe that when the Inspector General comes out with his report on all this, it will show that the dossier was never relied upon at all.
So you think it wasn't the dossier, it was Andrew McCabe watching this interview, being upset that his friend and colleague, Mr. Comey, was fired, and deciding, well, we've got to look into this.
You know, you simply cannot get better evidence than the account from the guy who opened the investigation and urged the appointment of a special counsel, Andrew McCabe, in writing, in his book. That's the beginning and the end of the whole story. As for what happens to McCabe now, Kessler predicts McCabe is likely to be the subject of his own investigation on the charges of perjury. John Hines, One America News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.